A remote view in R1 is the adaptable graphical user interface for remote controlling a D&B system. You can create remote views from scratch and customize them for a specific application. Or, if the project file was initially created in ArrayCalc, you can use the AutoCreate function. To create a new remote view, ensure that the project runs in configuration mode. Then, click the plus Remote View button. To delete a remote view, click the trash can icon in the bottom left corner of the view item. Just like a system view, a remote view can be activated and made available in the tab bar by clicking the arrow in the top right corner. When a new and empty remote view is created, there are 3 different sections. The left section, which can be expanded in the upper left corner, is divided into several tabs and provides info about currently used groups, AMP channels, matrix in and output channels. The tab's content can also be sorted by column headers. The center section is where you arrange controls and indicators to control your D&B system. On the top right of this workspace, the name of the view and a close icon are displayed. The right section is split into 2 parts. The upper part is divided into 2 tabs, one for graphical control elements and the other for both predefined and user-definable templates of controls. The lower part contains the Properties tab and the Tool tab. The contents of the Properties tab depend on the selection made in the central workspace. Without a selection, it shows the general properties of the current view, such as its name, size in pixels, and zoom factor. The dimensions entered here are shown as a dashed frame to indicate the usable screen space. Use this feature to make sure the remote view fits your intended screen size without scroll bars. You can also lock a view with a password against unwanted access. The Tools tab contains functions to visually align and space control elements. To add controls to the workspace, just click or drag the desired control element in the tab. To delete a control element, select it and click Delete on the Tools bar or press Delete on your keyboard. Multi-selection can be performed by holding Ctrl while selecting on Windows PCs or by holding Command while clicking on a Mac. The alignment tool can then be used to arrange all selected elements in an orderly fashion. Every control element must be associated to a target channel or group and to a specific function it should control. If you create one manually, this assignment is a manual step as well. Some control elements support a range of functions. A switch control could be used for mute, power, cut, or others. This is best shown by an example, so let's create a master mute switch. Add a control element to the workspace by clicking it in the Control tab. Make sure it is selected and go to the Properties tab. Choose the target type such as group, channel, or snapshot. You can also apply a target filter to only show groups that contain amplifier channels, for example. Next, choose the target. In this case, the group Groups, which is at the top of the group hierarchy. Then select a function. In this case, there's quite a variety available, as all devices assigned to the targeted groups support a lot of functions for a switch control. Selecting Mute here results in a master mute button that is muting all groups and therefore all associated channels. Rename the function and define additional options as required. For example, a switch can have different flavors, but toggle is the most frequently used one. This allows it to alternate between on and off. This master mute button can now mute all groups and respective amplifiers. Also, the name was changed to Mute All for better housekeeping. you can enable and configure a pop-up window to confirm a specific switch action. And this is how it works in tuning mode.